Okay, check it out. This is how it's done. We're doing this by hand. Everything's pulled out. And we start in little 4x4 sections and we scrub. This is a permeable kind of surface. So what we do is apply it and then by hand scrub it to make sure that it penetrates and is evenly distributed and overlapped. So that's where we are on getting it cleaned. You can see the difference. Cleaned and disinfected. This is the guest dome during cleanup from Irma. Get it right, Lucky. Irma, the hurricane of unprecedented wind never before recorded. So it's pretty immense work and damage. Check it out as we continue a long cleanup. Okay, check it out. There's one little part of it done. You can sure see the difference. It's after scrubbing and then drying, which includes underneath. Now there's been a few nicks. What you're seeing is discoloration that existed, or nicks that were there before the flooding. Otherwise that floor underneath the bench there, seating arrangement is clean, completely clean and disinfected all the way around it. Every edge has been soaked from the wall down, scrubbed, and then removed. And we go on to the second part, which is to rinse it clean so there's no residue. Residue always attracts more soil, and soil won't come off of that residue because the residue is oily. If you have a clean surface, there's no oily residue that dirt adheres to. You can't just sweep it away. It adheres to that oily surface. So that's part of the process. That's where we are. I don't even know if you can see what it looks like. So we're here at the Research Center, looking good. Little by little, we make progress into each and every building. Get it ready and back online for tours. So there we are at that point. Good penetration, too. Oh. The whole world. For those who think that they just took vacations, God's showing them at work, but here again, another example of actual back-breaking labor that is always being done by her and anyone that's here.
You know what I did? I couldn't remember.
I'm cutting it. So check it out. All done scrubbing. We just got through rinsing, just to have one little tiny place to rinse, but then we're going to head into the tile area in the bathroom where it'll be a lot easier to deal with. It's a horizontal surface that's hard and not porous, so it'll be much smoother and faster. We'll be more efficient in getting it cleaner than this. So we're all done with this. That's a small little rinse. Looks pretty good. A heck of a difference. So another step along the journey. Yeah, I'm with you all the way.
Okay, well, I don't, it would really be bad if more water gets in there.
Little by little. You're right, that's a good observation. So check it out, everybody. Now we've entered the guest room. I already showed that before and after. So, water damage water always seeks its lowest area. It just does. And so this is what it looked like before, getting everything cleaned and disinfected. So a before shot, and we'll give you an after. Okay, check it out. This is the water line. I want to do a close-up. Can you see that? Can you see that water line? It goes all the way around this side of the building where it was lower. It actually goes all the way around. He did a beautiful job of getting this building level when he surveyed it for level and attaching it to the existing dome. They added this on. So we got a water line. We're going to see if we can't get that out. We have several already prominent rust stains, and we'll try to get those out too. So this is in the bedroom as we begin the cleaning process. So check it out. We're coming up on the archive room. We just got through in the guest house and letting things dry and underneath the bed and the edges. Let's see how these guys are doing. Take our shoes off. If anybody's here. Anybody here? Nobody here, but check it out. They're disinfecting, cleaning. It's a very porous surface. And so look, God. Oh, it's massive. Can you see that? It came as just soaking. It's not anymore, but you can sure as hell tell. Look how high the water line is, by the way. So all this shit's being moved around, lifted up and moved out. Even here. So, yeah. We're going to cut out of here. So these are the beginning stages of doing the restoration cleaning from the devastation. Okay, this is the archive department. We're in the archive department. All right. Okay, so check it out. The sun, it's getting cloudy. Anyway, this is the update. Check it out. All the edging, floor's clean. There's no more ring mark. We got rid of 90% of any rust. We have two areas which were probably had preceded. They had been here over the course of time, probably where the little tables were. But yeah, it turned out real nice. It's disinfected. It's getting to smell better. And so ring marks are gone. The floor's clean. We move the bed over. Get the rest of it. And we need to get in the closets. I forgot about that. Big deal. Check it out, little by little. So we're making progress in the guest dome. That's open area. See vacuums will come up. We'll have to retouch open area anyway.
We'll have to...
They do the closet, I'll do the closet. Replug it? Yeah.
Oh.
Looking good. Looking real, real good.
Just gotta rinse it. I've got a mop. Maybe we can just mop it.
Either or. You can always just dump water and vacuum it right away. There's nothing penetrating here. Yeah, I did the tops too on top of everything. So later it'll be easier to touch them up. Check it out. Look at the difference. You see the difference? I don't know if you can, but this hasn't been done yet. You can certainly see the ring marks from the water still. We have to get all this stuff out from underneath there. Get way back in there. Scrub all that dirty water out. So this is the next step. Getting it.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, they push it all back so I can see what I got.
And then we'd come out straight.
Hopefully, but it's going to be hard getting it over this, too.
We will.
Chop off this corner a little more.
Now let me do that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can see it.
So check it out. This is the archive room, which they've gone through and already cleaned. They've already pressure washed and vacuum dried all the muck, all the stuff. It's still drying, but it's just spotless. They just worked their hearts out very hard. Every crevice, every corner, every edge, all has been done. And so, looks really, really good. Whoops. And this is just another step along the way. It all has to be reorganized, but the building is clean and starts the foundation off a reorganization. It could be better than it was before. Okay, so check it out. It's been taken out, scrubbed clean, edges, half inch, 3 inches up on the wall. So we've gotten all of that. And now we just a little bit on the floor. Roxanne's already scrubbed the floor all the way back in here. So the only thing we have left of this now is this closet, which is horrible. Look, I don't know if you can see it, but everything, all this stuff's been done. All we have left is this small containment area, and that's it. Rinse this, scrub it, rinse. Let it dry, this, and the closet, and this room is done. And we're going to go ahead and do the bathroom. That way every single part of the building has been done from the floor on up. So we'll go ahead and move all this stuff out, scrub it clean, small area, and the floor. Bada bing! This thing's done. This is going on the second day, third day. So check it out, looking good. Check it out. Here's the closet. Kitchen's done. All the cabinets, all underneath, is all done. All the flooded stuff. So here we're getting to the closet. It's the last thing besides the actual bathroom. And it's still got water in it. They did what they could. So that's next up on the project task. Okay, this closet's done. Cleaned, disinfected, and ready to go. We have a couple rust stains which we'll address. You just get it clean. You don't want to add water to an already water problem. Clean, disinfected, and let the fans going. And so now everything out of it to dry. And now we start on the bathroom. And you can see what kind of condition it's in. We have a bunch of dry stuff too that seems to find its way back there. So we'll start on the bathroom with the next little task.
What?
The last time.
What? Oh,
What you're doing now.
I bought new ones.
Yeah. But I told
do
you.
need this. Can you look that up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think thousands of people right now are doing this. Never happened in RV.
No.
We'd be using all this water later
Yeah.
to help people instead of destroying them.
No, people wouldn't need help. It would all be built in the system already.
That's right.
Yeah, there'd be no need for charity
Right.
or get down on your hands and knees and work. Like, what does that mean? If it's all automated and things are built so they don't have the catastrophes don't affect them.
Plus, you're not going to see the bottom of those legs whether they're tarnished or not. It's the uprights that you'll see, and they look good. Every single item gone through and checked for mold, which there's a ton of, which is actually very unhealthy to breathe. This room looks pretty doggone good, bright and fresh and clean. Okay, next task is the refrigerator, which of course had been off for weeks. by the time you get to it and electricity comes back on. So it's just infused with mold, and it's the little crevices that are so hard, man. You know, and these little edges, you have to get, it has to come out. It's very difficult, little razor blade, and they're just tatty. Look, all this shit's just infused into the plastic, so you got to soak them and get them back in shape. So this is the next project, is the refrigerator. I want to do a close-up because I think it's dark and you really can't see the extent of it. It's just mold built on top of mold, and the edges, all the little crevices, and so we've got a little bit of work to do. Nothing we can't handle. So check it out. What was and is no longer spotless. Everything has been taken out. Everything has been cleaned and scrubbed and disinfected. So it really turned out nice. A little dust coming in. Bugs. But anyway, so that little task was accomplished and done. Nice clean refrigerator, ready to go. So this is another task. All of the chairs, anything that was sitting on the ground was soaking wet. And the amount of time, the duration it took for us to get back, electricity, get on the grounds, they rusted. So he's using a very volatile mix. It's organic, right?
Yeah.
A type of organic cleaning.
It is. It's organic. It's organic, just like, you know, Monsanto's organic.
So check it out. You have to go through each and every one. Every bit of it is hand scrubbed. So this is another one of the tasks at getting the building. Here's the guest dome.
It wouldn't exist in a resource-based economy. Another task that wouldn't have to be done in a resource-based economy.
Well, maybe the chairs would come up out of the ground if you ever needed them. They wouldn't just be lounging, you know, just cluttering shit up. Anyway,
the buildings would be airtight so they wouldn't flood.
That's right. That's right.
Or movable so they wouldn't have to be in that area. Whatever.
Right. So check it out.
So you have to give several hours.
Plus, all that little detail work can be done. If you get to this bit and go to the marks. Man, hands like a surgeon. Really, good detail.
Can't see past where I just did.
The natural wear and tear, people's luggage, even people when they come and visit, they lean in.
Well, this would be better in darker color. Instead of white's ridiculous. We'll just have to do that 5 and a little bit around here.
Okay, look, here's what they look like. Here's after, you know, look. This is what they look like. And after using the organic we shot earlier as he was starting one, that's when it's all done. I mean, that's like nice chrome, nice and clean. Wicked cool job. The man. So that's what happens. It's also an accumulation, but, you know, being sitting in wet water. So he's starting off here, and this is what it looked like. And it's bound to be an improvement. We're not thinking it'll come 100%, because you never know. Some of it's etched. You know, okay, so check it out. We've done the guest dome is done. We just have touch up like windows and little stuff that's not important. Now we're in the video dome, and we're going to start on it. As you can see, there's just all the telltale signs and crap on the floor from the water damage. And, you know, I need to reiterate, Jennifer was very astute in pointing out that, you know, the buildings themselves are in perfect shape. We're in a floodplain, and so a low area, which Florida is, you know, notoriously low, sea level low. And so, yes, there could be better designs. You learn by doing. Perhaps the entrances and exit points of the buildings could be improved with better water prevention. So anyway, all this stuff's got to be moved up. There'll be rust underneath that. In the guest dome, it had rust underneath that primary round table that we've all seen satellite. So we're beginning this to begin cleaning and disinfecting. This is the next one that we're working on. So here we go. Okay, so we've got all this stuff moved out from away from the wall. So we can clean behind it first, and then we move everything back and concentrate on the middle. Yeah, it's a mess. So that's what we start with. Tile's coming out really beautifully. Of course, it's ceramic. Ceramic used like in the transition in a pool between wet and dry. Transition of the ceramic tile on a pool. And so check it out. We got everything moved out, and we begin to get behind it. Okay, so it's coming down this edge. This is what it started with. And once we get all these, see, we clean behind them, and then we move them back, and we get in the middle of the floor, we're more than halfway down to the whole building. Then what we do, get that tarp the hell out of the way, and then we clean that. We move all of this stuff that way on the clean area, move the shelf out, clean behind it, move it back, and it's just that little part left. Cool. So that's where we are. And man, look, can you see the difference? Just at the tile. Okay, this is stuff on the tile. Look at that. God, man, it's like night and day, and it's sparkly clean. It's just like, wow. I have to do the edges by hand. This cannot be moved. You know, it's just too, it invalidates. The shit can go wrong. So we're just going to clean around it in the metal. We'll use a jack and elevate it so we have some kind of foil blocks so that they're underneath the rails. But we do it by hand, and it's just getting it up to dry. So here we are. So check it out. Another phase, completion. I mean, there are a couple little rust marks. Those are there already. These have to be addressed separately, but the primary is to get the floor clean and disinfected. So the tile, the actual grout, it just looks wonderful. Just looks wonderful. Check it out. It's all done. A couple rust marks, but nothing comparatively speaking. Hey, you could see, look where it ended. God, it's pretty cool. Look over here. I know you did that too, huh? How about the top end? Did that do much?
Oh, the metal?
The rail.
No, I don't think so. Here's the problem.
No, it was.
If you hold that thing up, it's got brass spinning things. If I touch the edge of that metal...
Oh, yeah. It stops the whole fucking...
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta have a flat surface. I thought about doing the metal. I'm like, if I touch one of those metal rods and those spinners...
Smash it.
Bam.
We've been fucked. No, but I saw you got the base. Pretty cool. I'll try. So all we got to move this. Okay, check it out. We did behind. JB's mastered the power washer. I keep calling it steam cleaner. It's not. It's a power washer with that unique tool, this little red device, which we're going to cover. It has been an absolutely, this is a been, of course, Jock would have invented it. whenever you have a problem, you find a solution. This is a fantastic device we'll get into later. Anyway, we're here finishing up on this entire side of the room. To cut it, I got to be right with him. It's very cool. Say hello, JB.
Yeah.
We've got to move it out to clean. So we're at the final stages. Check it out. This is all there is. And look at the color of the tile. This is a dark area. That we'll get rid of that. But everything else, the only reason it's still wet. All the tile turned, or the grout turned white.
Wow, look at that, dude. You gotta see this.
Spider in the middle.
That was a cockroach.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, well.
Right.
He was dead instantly, dude.
Eat it. So that it really turned out quite clean. And we'll see as this tile lightens and it becomes drier, it becomes very white. It's very beautiful. So there we go, it lasts a bit. Okay, so this is part of it. This stuff had to be all done by hand. So JB's kicking up. So this is it. I'm just waiting for the little tool to come back. And scrubbing, disinfecting everything. Has to be done. The tile's looking better and better. As it dries, it's becoming whiter and whiter. There's another step in the process.
How full is that getting?
A little more, but it will be full before too long. We'll have to tackle those shelves.
I'm going to have to get down there. It's all going back. It's all going back.
I know she got too close. Let's just get what she's doing here. That's it. That's all there is.
I'll get back behind there.
Look who it is in the rain. It's Roxanne Meadows and Theofilos Chaldezos.
A little better?
Yeah, but the building, amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't want...
The building's more important.
I know. You're the one that got him started on it. Yes, he did.
Because we need to get the done.
Okay.
It'll be done later.
All right.
All right.
Well, it'll only take you 5 minutes. You don't want to finish it?
No. Okay, so check it out. It's Models Dome. The floors have been cleaned and disinfected. We're at the point now where we're washing down shelves. Another crew is going out to where the models were stored, and they're all brought in. We've got 1 day window of dry weather. It looks like there's a forecast of 2 weeks of solid rain. You know, this is the rainy season. This is the hurricane. So this is it. We're hustling big time. This is what it'll look like as we get it done. So check it out. Check it out. Everything's been washed and disinfected and cleaned. Several trips bringing the models in. They're all taking place where they had been originally. She's got it memorized. Imagine hundreds and hundreds of these. She knows them. So check it out. It's all done. And we're just moving stuff back in. Looking good. Let's continue with the restoration after Hurricane Irma. Okay, so check it out. The floors have all been done. We've been walking through here, so there's a little bit of... but debris we carried in. That was to be expected. We're bringing the models back. But before we can bring the models back, everything's been disinfected on the floors. Now we got to move all the stuff on the shelves, clean all the shelves, move all this stuff to one side, and clean all the shelves, move it back. So all these shelves have to be cleaned and disinfected, dusted and cleaned, and all those shelves. So it's a little bit of a project, and we're going to get after it now. So check it out. It's really nice and clean. It just turned out fantastic with that little machine. Man, that thing is cool. We're going to go over that a little bit later. Okay, check it out. So check it out. This is, the building has been scrubbed. Joel had pressure washed it, and well, she pressure washed it and he squeegeed it, and it's all done. This is after everything. And this is what it looks like. Back to just what it was. We're doing a last minute touch up on the floor, so we got crocodiles. And Roxanne is doing some detail work on the cybernetic government and the systems. It's very cool. It's very clean. It smells really good in here compared to what it was. If you remember the first tape, I said, God, it smells bad. So there it is. Quite beautiful, pristine, and impeccably ready for new tours.